You're watching No Excuse Warrior. Unleash the new. So, what's the reason for today's video? Like I told you, there's three aspects: the spiritual, physical, and financial of the No Excuse Warrior journey. What I wanted to do today was kind of touch on the financial. That said, I had a situation with my piano shows. I needed to put my piano not on a stand, but I needed a shelf for it. The options were I could go online and pay anywhere from $3,000 to $6,000 for a new shell, and it'd been pretty, but I ain't spending no $3,000 to $6,000 because there's a lot more that I could do with $3,000 to $6,000 while I'm being a No Excuse Warrior. I was gifted some pianos from a place that I played at in Topeka, Kansas. It was a small little dive bar, but it was so special to me. It's called The Office. And I had so many great memories, met so many wonderful people there. And one thing about me is I'm extremely sentimental. So I always want to keep a piece of something with me. It's just the way I am. I was like, look, I got these piano shells from my time of playing these shows. I'm going to keep most of it and make a new piano shell that works for me out of it, with my own unique creativity added to it. Keeping something special while doing something new. That is about this video and what we're going to show you. I didn't mean to rhyme, it just happened that way. You don't always have to spend big money. Sometimes necessity breeds creativity, and that's what we did here. All right, I'm headed off to Mark's. Got to finish the piano, get that thing rolling, and I think I'm getting something in my throat, so I got to get a medicine ball from Starbucks. So Mark made a good suggestion today that the type of wood that we're gonna need for the piano is gonna have to be deep enough for when we have to screw in. I didn't account for that, and that's a good thing. That's why you gotta have a pro help you, because you don't want to shit up on your own.
You know, the thing about that is it's easy to...
All right, now we got the pieces. Gotta go back, see how we can get it all together. Oh, and my lower back is killing me. I don't know what that's about. So we got the piano here right now, folks. We've gone ahead and cleaned up everything here on the inside. So with the shell, what we're doing is Mark measured out about 4 feet out. So the idea is we're gonna cut here. We gotta figure this out. But this piece is gonna go up against here. So you'll see that. So that's the stage we're on right now. Stage 1, cleaned it up. We'll let you know stage 2. Now you're playing with power. Okay. So here's our piece right here. But for right now, there's a little curved piece that will curve the piano. And our slides. Yeah, that little bump right there.
This is that.
Comes into here, right here. Here. So this overlap would go over. We're gonna cut it right there. So we'll be able to make our flat area. I'm trying to get it with this piece right here. We're gonna say goodbye to all that shit.
Clean cut.
Look at that. That'll work. You are done. So officially, I once had a piano. I technically now do not have a piano shell. We've ripped it all to shreds. It's everywhere around this garage. But we are piecing a new one together, and that's the good news. Now Mark's gonna cut that curve up there to be the top for our bump. And then now that Mark cut it, so we've cut out a curve. Back at it today. It's coming together. And after we get that done, We gotta get our curve on there. Stay tuned for more. We've got the squares that we need for the flanges. We've got the original sides of the piano with the new oak that we bought. And then this area right here is what that's gonna cover. So we saved that from the original piano cover. So now our job is to get this curve onto that flat board so that this piano at least have some sort of curve to it. We button it up against there to see how we're gonna be looking. That is not too bad considering that was cut with a Sawzall. That is pretty good, Mark. You still got it.
We're gonna fix that though.
We just put these pieces on real quick to look at it. We have our piano sitting up in about here. We've left enough room in the back that we're gonna be able to have the chords and things that I need. I still got enough room up here for my mixer to hold up there if I want, or I can come up with another idea for that later. We come to the back of the board, but as we look at it, it's pretty unique, badass design. We're gonna get back to work on it. Let's see how good we can make it. So now we're putting the flanges on the bottom like we talked about earlier. This is where the poles are gonna go in. 3-point setup. But we left these in case we don't like that. So that's part of the... And as you can see, we got the lid on here. Mark's getting the other lid up there. Oh, daddy. We kept the contours of the sides. So these are the sides of the old piano, the top of the old piano. This is the top curve that Mark cut out when we decided to give this thing a little bit of a curve. We wanted to make it look unique. We still got trim that we're gonna put in here. Mark's trying to help me out and find hinges so that I can lift this up. But so far, she is really coming together. And of course, there's a lot of sanding and paint that I got, or sanding for sure. Mark has been fantastic in this. It's all, you know, we were talking about earlier, it's those little things, and that's one of the ways he's been able to help a lot. Besides his, you know, talent that he knows how to do this, it's like all those little nails and all these little hinges. I mean, that stuff adds up at the store. Mark even realized that today when he went back, because he hasn't been back to one of those places in a while, you know. He went there and he was surprised how much the pipes cost, how much the flanges had cost since he last been messing around with that stuff. So he's up there now still looking for hinges, but this is coming together and I'm so thankful. What are our options?
Longer one or...
I guess the longer one seems like it might. All right. We're still pumping along. He had some. That's great news. Day 3, we're almost done. Got the hinges on the inside. So it is coming together. You got another one? Yeah. It is time to sand the piano. I am Optimus Prime. All right, we're getting ready to vacuum the dust off, but here is the piano for you guys watching on YouTube. We got the sanding down pretty good. We got our holes in there for the chords. We got the right height here. It looks good even with the poles. We got 24-inch poles, 1-inch diameter. Had to go to like 3 different Lowe's to get them. Apparently it's the most sought after pole in the plumbing universe, so maybe somebody can explain that to me one day. But yeah. And that's it. We started cleaning her up and getting ready to go. I was so thankful for Mark. He was so kind of generous with his shop and with his time. He's just absolutely amazing. And I took her to my first gig playing 24 hours straight, and I left it just as is. I decided to not paint it all. I just put Colorado stickers all over it, and I liked it. And it even worked for corporate gigs. I did that, and guess what? We decided to give her a buddy, and now there's two of them. And how did I thank Mark and Carol for their kindness? I brought in Marshall Tucker and had to meet him backstage. That's good, right? Yeah. And that's the story about how we made a piano with one friend so that I could play music with another friend. And hey you, that's right. Need you to subscribe and like so you can see more of these great stories. See you next time. Thanks for watching.